Hey everyone. I'm so glad you're back for another Monday Instagram TV cooking show with yours truly. I'm Emily Schramm. I love doing these. I do them every Monday. It's just fun to teach you guys how to cook because I don't know how to cook. I just throw things together and somehow it works out. It's really rad, and I thought that that would be really fun to share with you guys, that it doesn't have to be perfect in order to make delicious food and to get you guys to be inspired to cook more. We have some fun episodes coming up, but this one we're gonna keep short, sweet, simple, but still mind-blowing. This is a coconut curry soup that you can snazz up or snazz down. This could be a side dish. This could be a base for something more complicated if you want to, but we're gonna make it really simple. We have coconut milk, which you guys know I love and I cook with a lot. I'm dairy-free, so coconut milk is like a perfect base for everything. We have pumpkin, which I did a recipe on last week, I know, but I still have cans of pumpkin hanging around, so here we go. And last but not least, we have bone broth. Bone broth is, we talked about collagen, pumpkin collagen bars were the recipe last week. Collagen is within bone broth. So if you're looking at healing your gut, if you're looking at helping your bone health, if you're looking at helping to heal, bone broth is a delicious, perfect little snack that's savory. You can put it in a cup or you can make a soup out of it, but you have to know where your bone broth comes from. So think of it this way. Bone broth comes from bones. It's just like chicken stock or beef stock, been around forever. That's why chicken noodle soup was this whole, every time you get sick or sniffles, you do chicken noodle soup. Unfortunately, the chicken noodle soup in a can is not the same as it used to be. Chicken noodle soup used to be something like bone broth. So you want to care about where the bones come from. I know it sounds kind of gross, but if it's coming from an animal that's living in a feedlot in horrible conditions, it's not going to have any nutrient density at all. So make sure you get it from Epic. They're one of my favorites. Or you can also get it from other sources, but for real, this is delicious. It's bison apple cider. And so it's going to add a nice kick. So step one, add your bone broth. It's real complicated, you guys. Step two, add your pumpkin. Get a spoon, Emily. Jesus. Like, you would think that I would bougie it up and pretend like, hi, Griff. Every time I open a can, Griff thinks he's getting fed. All right, boom, we added our pumpkin. Step three, add your coconut milk. This is coconut cream. So it's basically the top of a full-fat coconut milk can, the whole can, which is kind of nice. You stir. Getting real complicated here. I promise you guys, cooking is not scary. You stir it up, you make it the consistency you want. So this is a little creamier. Add more bone broth. I definitely just dropped my spoon in there. And then what is going to taste good with bone broth and pumpkin and coconut cream as far as spices? Well, this is the simplest thing. Curry. You can get crazy with curry and do your own curry. So ingredients in curry, of course, turmeric, but I just learned this. Nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, the same things we did in our pumpkin spice collagen bar last week. But make it simple. Just get one spice instead of 10, a curry powder. You can add extra turmeric if you want. Turmeric is the world's strongest, or nature's strongest anti-inflammatory. I have a problem with opening shit. Here we go. Yes. And then don't be shy with your spices. Get crazy. And then you just stir it again. Put it on heat. The heat will help the coconut milk. So coconut milk is a saturated fat. Saturated fat is not a bad thing. It's actually the preferred fuel source for your brain and actually for your heart, believe it or not, despite what the American Heart Association might say. It is incredibly delicious and nutritious. Put it on the heat, and then all you're gonna do, once that coconut milk breaks down, because it is a saturated fat, saturated fats, again, they are solid at cold temperature, and they're liquid at hot. It's the easiest way to know if it's a saturated fat. but don't be afraid of it. It's a good thing. And then you're just gonna add a little veggies because veg out with M. We need at least 20 different vegetables a week to help our gut microbiome. We have bone broth, we have some veggies, we have some curry spices. We're gonna top that off as soon as this is heated up. So imagine a little less coconut milk and boom, you have a beautiful side dish. If you wanna add some protein, you can add some protein. If you don't wanna add some protein, you have a delicious soup. I hope you guys enjoyed my 3-ingredient soup recipe that smells amazing already because that curry. Thank you, Epic, for your amazing apple cider vinegar, bison bone broth. Let them know that you guys try this if you do. And I'll see you guys next week.